Kevin Durant says he plays as LeBron James in NBA 2K15. Someone identifying themselves as someone else for a professional event? Where have I seen that before? Oh right, now it's coming to me. The president did it. So Barristatoro? There are apps for family financing. If you happen to be bankrupt, there will be a dynamite icon which will let you know you cannot afford the phone anymore and it will explode. A popular TV comedy duo, Key and Peele, says the president approached them about doing a bit to help promote Obamacare. Quote, we had to turn him down, unquote. He went to Zach Galifianakis instead. How about that? Obama approaching two guys who turned him down, so he had to settle with someone else. Same thing happened to him in Harvard. He approached two guys asking for a gay threesome, and they turned him down. So he had to settle for Reverend Wright and Michelle Obama. I want to talk now about the whole Sam Pepper controversy. Basically, if you haven't heard, Sam Pepper is a YouTuber who made a video of him grabbing women's asses to prove a point about sexual harassment. And if it was the other way around, nobody would care. A girl grabbing a guy's ass. His point was noted and proven because YouTube was all in a frenzy. YouTube watchers were mad at him, and even some YouTubers, like the meat taco loving Tyler Oakley. There is a pro-homosexuality education course that is going to make its way to school. It's all about teaching children how two men and two women could get it on, and here is why I signed this petition to stop it. Well, besides the fact that schools teaching children this sort of thing is okay, I'm also signing it because it says if a gay student sexually assaults another one, everybody is just supposed to turn the other cheek. So let me get this straight. Women are a protected group when they get sexually assaulted. Not really, it was just an ass grab, but when students' minds are assaulted, nobody even cares. The media portray women as these innocent creatures who struggled because they couldn't vote for a while, they couldn't work for a while because their husbands would make the money, and it was okay for the husbands to hit them back then. Yeah, big deal. But they're not so innocent because remember the liberal, lesbian, feminist, pro-choice woman who confronted a pro-life supporter who was just a kid, by the way. She started yelling at him and one time grabbed him. Or what about the two women who were going to steal one beachgoer's beach supplies, then started slapping him when they got caught? So when it comes to innocence, we all know who the guilty party is. Children are innocent, and women are grown and can take care of themselves. And I don't care. Oh yeah, one more thing. A female teacher gave a male student a lap dance in the middle of class, and she wasn't banned from schools, unlike Sam Pepper, who was banned from VidCon. The petition will be down in the description below, and I urge everybody to sign it. And now this. Hidden camera catches dog in the act. You know, if Hillary installed surveillance in their bedroom, the same headline could be said for Bill Clinton. Listen to this. Parents of slain Missouri teen unmoved by apology. The mother and father of Michael Brown say they want to see action from the police chief. I'll support Michael Brown's parents in wanting action from the chief if there is ever going to be action from Benghazi, where 4 Americans died, and all Hillary Clinton could say was, what difference does it make? Their parents didn't even get an apology. Back to this pro-homosexual education thing. You are literally screwing up children with this. Let's say it passes, and a child who has a mother and a father who only knows that's the way parents are supposed to be. So he or she goes and sees this course about 2 men and 2 women being parents as well. They're going to be screwed up. And you know what else? Let's say a teacher wants to have an inappropriate relationship with a student. This course confused the child into believing what can be labeled as a standard mom-dad relationship. So when this teacher corners a child into having this, the child will get so confused and scared because nothing makes sense, and they'll go along with it. Democrats are literally promoting pedophilia. Yahoo News reports that it's hard being a U.S. Muslim in the United States. A Texan resident had to remove his USA flag because it offended a Muslim tenant. 200 Subway stores banned bacon because Muslims don't eat meat or pork. American students can't say the Pledge of Allegiance but Muslim students can certainly pray. Social Security is being given out to a well-known Muslim terrorist, which we had him on video bragging to his Muslim friend about taking advantage of the American welfare system. It is indeed more than a burden on those Muslims living in the U.S. Try being a Christian conservative where Jesus is mocked by having a statue of him put in a terrarium full of piss. California adopts yes means yes, the sex assault rule. State lawmakers last month approved SB 967 by Senator Kevin D. Leon, Democrat, Los Angeles, as states and universities across the U.S. are under pressure to change how they handle rape allegations. Campus sexual assault victims and women's advocacy groups delivered petitions to Brown's office on September 16th, urging him to sign the bill. Have we forgot about Jerry Sandusky? Have we forgot about the teenage boy handcuffed and sexually assaulted by two teenage girls? Have we forgot about this? In Aldine Independent School District, ISD, substitute teacher has been relieved from job duties after being accused of allegedly having inappropriate sexual interactions with a high school male student. What about this one? Two teenage girls in northwestern Indiana are facing several charges for allegedly tying up an older boy and assaulting him. The two girls, one age 16 and one age 14, allegedly lured the 17-year-old boy into their home in Valparaiso, 50 miles southeast of Chicago. There they threatened him with a knife and handcuffed him, according to police. Once bound, the girls allegedly assaulted the boy. Are we going to forget about this one? Former Down End man Richard Wilmot was a teenager himself when he preyed on a boy as young as 7 in assaults which included a swimming pool and park. Bristol Crown Court has been told. The Crown claims Wilmot, quote, bullied and manipulated his victim and subjected him to a number of sex acts. The complainant told police Wilmot touched on his chest, legs, and private parts and asked the victim to touch him. Richard Posner, prosecuting, said Wilmot used a blue nylon rope to restrain the boy's hands. He said abuse occurred in a swimming pool, changing room, and involved an incident when the lad was bound to a tree in a park near Emerson's Green. A further incident involving Wilmot taking a blue nylon rope and tying a noose knot around the lad's wrist, which tightened if he moved. Finally, what about this? Irvine mom convicted of sexually assaulting teen boys. Nicole Ethel McMillan of Irvine was found guilty of 4 felony counts of lewd acts upon a child, 3 felony counts of oral copulation of a minor under 16 years. McMillan is accused of having sexual contact with her son's 14-year-old friend in 2012. She is also accused of having a year-long sexual relationship with a 16-year-old between 2005 and 2006. Let's not forget the most recent case, which would be an Amazon woman broke into a man's apartment and raped him. We have voices for straight women, we have voices for LGBT, but where are the voices for the straight men and boys? I'm not hearing a yes means yes law for them. You girls can be just as sex violent as men, or even more so, and as far as I'm concerned, you women deserve getting raped. And as for you fags, being gay is un-American. The American flag gets replaced by the LGBT flag, the wife gets replaced by the gay boyfriend, and the husband gets replaced by the lesbian girlfriend. They like to call it life partner. And the traditional American family value gets replaced by the liberal fag anti-American value. Studies show that 1 in 5 women get sexually assaulted on college campus. Big deal. Did I not present to you 5 or more sexual assault cases of boys? What's the difference? I'll tell you. America has become a reverse China. Instead of the girls being undermined, it's the boys over here.